test for that because same offense, they're going to throw the ball around. They got the running backs over there at Cinco, but they can't live off the running backs. They're going to have to throw the ball, going to put the ball in the air. And so this game, them throwing the ball around, and defense made a lot of big plays tonight. So yeah, it helped us out a lot.
How do you feel about the defense as a whole? I mean, you guys have been playing excellent ball. Do you feel like you guys can contain that offense that they have?
Yes, sir. I think we can. Right now we got no gaps in the defense. We got everyone playing up to their ability right now, and so if we keep doing that, it'll be big all year.
Tell me how the importance of that game. I mean, it's just a big rivalry game, playoff implications. What do you guys do to try to keep yourself steady and low key going in that week?
That's the hardest part, is trying to keep everything in all week until the game. And really, you just gotta practice that much harder. You gotta practice. You gotta be in the video room. You gotta get everything ready. And really, you have to treat it like another game, but everyone knows it's bigger than that.
I gotta ask another question, because even though this is out of your guys' control, the division is still up in the air. Division 1, Division 2. Do you guys have a choice, or you just don't care?
We don't care either way. There's good teams in both, and we want to play the best. So to us, it doesn't matter.
All right, appreciate it, Cole. Hey, good job to you. Good luck to you.
Oh, yes, sir. It's going to be a great atmosphere. Cinco Ranch is a great team, and it's going to be a great atmosphere. It's what else could you ask for? Both teams are 9-0, and it's for district championship.
Defensively, how do you think you're playing right now?
I think we're playing all right. We always have to keep ascending. Our coach tells us that every week we got to get better. We got to get better. Scout teams are doing really good. It's coming down to just the little details that we have to fix, and do little things, and that's what's won championship around here.
Going against a tough running game, I mean, you got two big back. Going against practice against Donovan and Adam probably get you ready for what you're going to see for Cinco Ranch. Just tell me how playing them every practice gets you ready to see a kind of the same thing that Cinco Ranch is going to throw at you with their two backs.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be a great game. Donovan and Adam and Vernon and Joey, they're going to get us ready, and just like we're going to get them ready. We scout for them, they scout for us, and that's what gets each other ready. And I think there's a lot of similarities between Adam and Donovan and Casey and Jamel. And Jamel and Casey, they're really good running backs. We're going to have to prepare extremely, extremely hard for them this week.
Excellent. Offense, just talk about trying to control the emotions, because obviously it's such a big game, such a huge, shall we say, bragging rights, everything, playoff implications. What do you try to do to try and keep all those emotions in check all week?
Oh, you can't think of it. You can't think of anything what everyone says. You just have to, you have to focus in on what our coaches tell us to do, and we're going to execute our game plan. You have to put all the emotions aside. The emotions will come after the game, and that's when you can celebrate, or cry. It's whatever team wins, but it's going to be real hard. But that's what's won around here. We put our emotions aside, and we have dealt with the emotions. Put them aside, not even mess with them all week. And then it's game time, and that's how it goes, man.
Appreciate it. Good job, Grant. Good day for you. 7 carries. Not a lot of carries, but you did a lot with them.
Yes, sir. I can't take a lot of credit for what I do. I gotta thank God and the people that block for me. When I'm running, it's just wide open. So.
Do you feel like you're hitting your stride right now, especially going into that big game next week?
Well, today, I feel kind of slow on a couple of those plays, but as far as seeing things, I'm seeing things better, and I'm hitting the hole quicker. So, as far as seeing things, I'm doing better.
Can you duplicate what you did next week? Is that what your goal?
Yeah, that's the objective. We're gonna watch film, watch the tendencies, and you'll see next week.
Cinco, a lot of people feel that they're a little shaky on run defense. Does that get you an opportunity to feel like, hey, I got a chance to maybe make a good impact? Are you feeling that going into this week?
However I can help my team win, that's what I'm gonna do. If they need me to block, I'll block. If they need me to fall down on the ground, I'll fall down on the ground. So, whatever my team needs me to do to help with the win, I do.
Do you feel like you and Adam both have to have big games to win, or do you feel like, you know?
I feel that it's a team effort. I mean, against Westbrook, I had 67 yards for me to beat them 45-21. It's just a team effort. All of us have to go out and have collaborate and have a good game together.
To beat those teams, like you said, Westbrook, and to beat North Shore like you guys did and beat them convincingly, how does that? Do you carry that same type of intensity, that same type of motivation, knowing that you can do the same thing with the Cinco?
This is how I see things. I see we beat North Shore. We beat Beaumont Westbrook. Two of the toughest teams in the state, and for somebody to say that Cinco is going to win, I mean, you just got to go back and look at history. Look at what we did the first couple of weeks, and it'll prove to the doubters. But I mean, we'll prove it next week. I mean,
so you're really confident, huh?
What else can we do? I mean, what else can we do?
Every game is a pattern.
Yes, sir. So I'm just waiting for next week, so the doubters can stop doubting.
Really, regardless of what happens next week, this is more of a playoff atmosphere to get you guys ready for the playoffs. It helps the mindset.
I think in the second, third quarter, when I sat out, it had already started. Cinco. I mean, we're ready. That's our rivalry, and we're ready to go. So I mean, whatever they throw at us, we'll be ready for next week.
Do you want to have a good balanced attack going into Cinco? Because obviously, you want the passing game's been a little shaky. Do you feel like that has to be worked out in that game?
I would love for the passing game to come along, but if like I said, whatever they want me to do, I'll do. So
I appreciate it, Donovan. Great job. Passing game, obviously, still a little shaky. What you guys try to do to work on it to get ready for this week? I mean, it's a
hell. I don't know. I don't know what we can do that we haven't done. Our coaches have worked their butts off, and things. We're just going to have to be more consistent. I don't think I don't want the kids to panic about it or anything else like that. I think they'll be fine. Run the ball as effective as we do. It doesn't put all that pressure on you.
That's true.
Yeah, the running game doesn't leave much time
exactly.
to work on the pass yard.
That's what I know that we're going to have to be able to throw the ball down the line, and I feel like we'll be capable of throwing the ball down the line.
Okay.
When we have an outside chance, we'll get Greg Morris back, and he was returning receiver and stuff, and and it'll help us, just as far as having some fresh legs in there. And so I think our pass game will be fine.
And it's, like I said, you got Donovan and Adam doing what they're doing. Obviously, the offense isn't missing a beat with them in there. I mean, just talk about Donovan's day. I mean, you try to give him a light day, and he goes for 260 yards.
Well, the kid, and it's not just Donovan. Donovan has learned, very much that he's very appreciative of the kids that block for him. And he's very appreciative of our quarterback. And our quarterback, like I said last week, was very unselfish. And it's not about Donovan. It's about the Katy Tigers. Donovan's a big part of the Katy Tigers. It's like Adam is, and like Vernon is, and all those kids. They're very much a part of our whole football team. It's not a one-man show. It's a team, and that's what's important right now.
Talking about how you feel about your team right now, I mean, everything seems to be clicking pretty much. You feel like you guys are, obviously, you have some things you have to work on, but you have to feel confident going into that big game.
Well, it's one of those things that it's quite a compliment to our kids and to our program that we're going into the game 9-0. And not a lot of teams can say that. And like I told the kid, this week, if you keep it in perspective, this is for a district championship. Our ultimate goal, like everybody else, is to play for a state championship. And this is just the next step. This is going to give us a gauge of where we're at, what we need to do, and where we need to be in the playoffs, and what we need to do to be successful in the playoffs. So it's a great, it's a great gauge and a great tool. And like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I know our kids will be too.
Defense going to be facing two good backs. I mean, they face two good backs in practice. They're going to face two good backs next Saturday afternoon.
Like I said, we practice against them every day, so it's, it shouldn't be that big a deal. I know they're very explosive and they're very good football players, and we're going to have to do an outstanding job against them. There's no question. I don't know if you're going to be able to stop them, but we're going to have to slow them down. But we've played some good backs before, and like I said, it's going to be a big challenge for us, and Like I said, it helps to get some of our kids back, and we've got a little bit more depth now, and I feel better about that. So, yeah, it's going to take all hands on deck.
What do you feel about trying to keep your team's emotions in check? Like you said, it's such a big rivalry game. There's so much talk around the community about it. What do you try to do to keep the kids focused on the task at hand?
Well, first thing is I better focus on passing their classes because 6 weeks is over next week.
Yeah, that's true. That's important. That's very important,
I understand
Coach.
that. I didn't know if y'all understood that. So, I mean, I don't know if the total focus is going to be on Cinco. We got several of them that I would like to see them play in the playoffs, too. But,
Okay.
you know, I think that, no, man, what did you say? You can't sit there and tell them that it's not a big game. They know. But you know, like I said, our ultimate goal is to win a state championship. And you sit there and put all your eggs in this basket and say that it's all or nothing, and you get down or something bad happens, and all of a sudden people look at you like, well, where do we go now? Well, we're going to the next round, and we're going to go play the next game. And like I said, this is for a district championship, and the district championships are still important. We're getting there, you know, and it's still been important to us. You know, a lot of people, you know, have poo-pooed the idea about a district championship, but it's still important. And I think that that's, you know, the next step in this process is having a chance to win the district championship. Our kids have put themselves in that position, and hopefully we can come through.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thank y'all.
Good luck to you.